Pablo, 24-hour economy.
That's it. I've always said, sir, I say akoko or such a kuma said the ain't anything. And I power and check not yourself. And I send pansu yetia. The 24-hour economy is just a trade shift economy. Okay. It is an environment people work round the clock 24 hours. Into transport service operates 24/7. Because you cannot have an effective 24-hour economy. Transportation does not sit in the middle of it. There is also what we call the light cities, where electricity, because the city must be properly lit for
street
people.
Lights.
You also look at the issue of security. So all you need is a legal framework. The here is a buying a legal framework. It be making sure the Sanema we na operating. 24-hour economy does not affect every sector of the economy directly.
Okay.
But a indirect effect on other sectors of the economy. A demand driven. So if my environment now I don't need to operate 24 hours. I don't have to.
Okay.
So yeah, for hospital setting and your example. Let me as well can say most of our hospitals are supposed to operate 24 hours because of the emergencies at Ebano. But 80 to 90% of our hospitals don't do 24 hours. On paper, almost 24 hours. But because there is no legal framework, a shop must change 24 hours.
Especially cheap compound.
Clinic
for
exactly. So, yeah, for hospital setting, anopa 8 o'clock. Oba corona OPD na ye ma. Ebi anopa me were exams be true. But I mean, if there man call hospital na anopa, me call a year after 5, I mean go to doctor.
Yeah.
So I say my lab works and our blood works are. Technician. So I was say me try extra na MRI me nya bi. Even your trade room me or pharmacy crap me call be na pharmacy no apple. Nti anopa no a aka betumi akwakoye adwuma no. Ana betumi akwakoye de ese me koye no. Ebi ana yare na yem no enye bibia abomi ato ho no. Nti aka betumi akwakoye bibi foforo. Na ka me pon a ma ba hospital no aba behwe. Ma akodi line mu. Nti be call no sometimes OPDs no na say very congested because obi about no panic because at the sa onya doctor me no. And because you go on into no, you don't even get the best of care. Because doctor never be shini maybe our doctors be 2, nipa be 500. So ba no be share crowd nessa na. And I want allocate time ne yi enso so a nipa na be che. So ba wait 2 minutes, wait 3 minutes. Into the help pot impo no. What the doctor no office can you account say ya the interview and into the health catch doctor ne crown. E be anu enti me anka enti no. 9:50 more say or the other question is when you start time in power amount. When the hospital is operating 24 hours, what it means is say anopa. Say staff are running anopa so we year 20 almost shift anopa not 8 hours another set of 20 about be take you over area. Now area for another set of 20 I be take you over enumerate. So instead of just 20 people working the whole day, now you have 40 additional now 60. What it means is that 40 new jobs have been created. I can't 20 now,
making 60.
Making 60. You know, so 20 now no mobile no panel. All by hospital, all bed juma or faka. You know, a year for and so ba on befaka. And you move for an so on befaka and I'm got transportation and we here. So the transport sector will have a job round the clock. Me boy. Me ba no pa medidi. Me ba wia medidi. Me ba nwumra medidi. Ti omo mo ton aduane no. Omo mo beton no pa beba. Omo mo ton wia beba. Omo mo ton nwumre beba. So 40 new people in the community. You can say Onua FM hanom ye one community. And they have nipa 20. Ana komo ye adwuma. And then the 40 aba beka ho. Nti 20 pound pa 20 ba wia na 20 aba nwumre. Omo mo ton aduane anopa ne pon no mo kwa ewia obi foforo ba beton aduane. And obi foforo ba beton aduane. So new jobs would have been created in that chain. That is the downside of it. Say nipa 40 and nipa 620 na ye adwuma. Na 40 additional. Let's say ba benya adwuma ye bi ma. So look your fans of mine Onua FM hanom ye one community. So maybe me nama deja. Me Saturday na ba. So me ye adwuma me nye scatter atade. Exactly. Wow, yes same stress and our dressmaker and our tailor we area ni mu no. Me nye adwuma nko ade ama be pam atade. It's indirectly also economy no e boostiama meboa. You are not doing 24 hours. Wow, pam atade no. But because nipa 40 additional anya adwuma e hospital haka krei. I'm only using the hospital setting.
Yeah.
What it means is that the trickle down effect. A trickle down ma community ni.
Obi ani aduane noa.
Nia obi faka, obi ka ye adwuma, obi ye intade hairdressers bebe maybe say miti so ye kusu. Akoyi miti. So there is a trickle down side of it.
Okay.
For a 24-hour economy to be effective, one who has legal framework. Also by necessary between ejuma. 2, you need a proper lightning system for it to be able to take off. And I can say, yeah, the what we call the light cities ever. What are the light cities? Very simple. For our light bill. Unzo column for street lights.
Yeah.
But so maybe ultra street lights. Sikana kwa enfa. Ebi mzo kwa energy commission, ebi mzo kwa ECG o. Obi enu maybe sikana kwa. Their president mama can say, you might better their friend street lightning authority. Na sai sikana yichia bosumi biya no. Enfa Onua FM ha biyem. Ha ya one community into the community of Onua FM. If you be 1,000 or hanom no be a chia light bill. Street lighting authority a bit decentralizing so that at the center of it, local area, no. It's the Onua FM community. Yen my child light bill in ECG for Jessica no matter say portion no. I'm a local authority now or hanom no. His job is to make sure say all street lights are working, and then public places are nipeshia markets in the no. All you now should be properly lit. Obekaya, ye nua girl ya okoye singer Tony. Oko airport honum baby are not all to nyom no. The local economy ran 24 hours. What do you mean? There was lights all over.
Yeah.
Who took crying out of Accra. Now rock community BMA. Na come do and win about 1 2 pa. Baby I be cross street like boy you know. We kona ye chindo mi was here. Here tonkosia. Enumre. Ubenye aduane ato honum. Meboa. What it means is that electricity, proper lighting system drives night markets. Osu heya Osu night market. Osu Oxford Street is so. I didn't know for me did because it is properly lit. It's a unsure. And so we will create what we call the light cities to augment the 24-hour economy. And you may now tie a pie. Now we took kwanya. We can drive it twice. We have organized a beer. I just don't want to be in Jumao, but because of security. And we share the ratio of police to the citizens are grossly inadequate. The other can say you be increase the intake. So that we'll have more police people to patrol 24 hours round the clock. Because when me peer numere, not lights, not properly lit, the environment proper lights will be not there is enhanced security here. Be quite Juma means true. You see a sign demand driven. Like President Mama Wabaimon, you can see stopping the importation of rice, sugar, poultry, and pharmaceutical drugs. It has started their near friend of the Brawler program for poultry farmers. And they support say rice mills. They share rice importers association and they can say import 60% and then do 40% locally. And for the support the pharmaceutical companies, yeah, momuska, someone producing drone locally. What I say? The can say if you sign on onto the 24-hour economy, you be more smart meters. And today with technology, everything is possible. And their smart meters is there. Obedjuman or power or tariffs are normal.
Okay.
Till about 6 p.m. Now, whatever Parliament they decided how much rebate and then the meter will start reading after 6 p.m.
After 6 p.m.
At that rate. In the 1 year, and the condition is that if your meter is not running during the day, in the evening, the rebate does not set in. So it would mean because the rebate only sets in when you are working 24/7. So that organizations are and most of our companies can do 24 hours. But it's because of tariff costing. So they'll get salary rebate, to also operate in that stead. Companies who also employ young graduates, government from say your rebate here, they be more. And so the way to solve the unemployment issues are confronting here, is to introduce the 24-hour economy. Good for them to praise the 24-hour economy. Aye, Jane Mensah's own aye. I'm professor here, I'm heady. He's praised the 24-hour economy policy. The Trade Union Congress of Ghana, TUC, where that Ghana Jumedie for you, I'm a game changing. You know, people before somebody want to say. And what they don't understand is a 3-shift system, no one wants to. And the sad aspect is maybe not tripping. And they know that in most of these developed countries, the economies run 24/7. And man, you're still in America, near buckling in anyway. You're quite clean in anyway. You're quite a daytime job.
Yeah.
Upon a maybe film. And you bring my buckling in bare 4 hours. And they are supporting me income. And I know a lot of my friends in the NPP, and I'm doing yesterday, and they didn't crack him at check. Now, madam, I'd have to be more some a company be flying foods. Oh, New Jersey. You call nights. You call your the co plane. Say, yeah, dear chair. Near pond, near that 2 hours, be nothing. I could a day job. And that is what a 24-hour economy simply means. Apart from that, while person usia dear, while person other things. If the economy is running 24/7, you can find space during the day. Anopa me kwa adwuma na nka enwumre makwa kodidwa akọ market. This is a science traffic are na because when do come within a certain time they are going to be out to be here. But if the economy is running round the clock, and then there is proper lighting, there is adequate security. Yeah, my minimum would dig our markets and probably now stay late in the markets and work. But there are vibrant night markets. Those days, 9 years you saw on that tema station. Full selection, TS. And no papa by 4 a.m. Because enumero and on the bill neighbor. So no papa, to me do 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You try the way you first selection now. But today, what has happened? And around the world, it is happening. So all we are saying is that we will pass the legal framework, make it legal, and then key government sectors, as I run it 24 hours, they'll run. And it's when government takes the lead, other industries will follow. When is the President Mama ACMPS sports? The rationale behind it was to make it go 24 hours. And as I speak now, the MPS sport is 24 hours. MPS terminal now 24 hours. And he kept the President John Dramani Mahama. When we were building the data centers around Ghana, you could see Accra Digital Center. The idea was to run it 24 hours so that obey me a passport and not pay you anymore. So long queues, DVLA, the digital the idea was to be able to walk in any time of the day and get whatever you are looking for. So that I no pay so my productive hours no uncle saying in the line. So that me pay Juma 5. The point Juma 6, I can walk to the passport office and go through a process and get my passports. I can close at 5 p.m., drive to the licensing office and go through a process and get my license. So, my blood works being SM Koya. I can close from work after 5 p.m. 6 p.m. I could do Range Hospital. Very confident that Dr. Belho Beshemi. Very confident that MRI machine here, Juma. Very confident that lab here, Juma. So I don't have to leave my house 5 a.m. But the traffic man I'm compounded stress because I know say, the system is working 24 hours. And that is all we are saying. And you can make fun of it. But we are telling the Ghanaian youth say adwuma na ni krom hanom no. We cannot operate the same 8 to 5 economy. Now when you adwuma because ominable. But a different approach will give us jobs and will make the system work for all of us.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Yeah,